Hello and welcome, everyone. Making sure that we were live and going here. It looks like I froze up on my other device. Hopefully you guys are not frozen. Let me go in here and... Hello, Joe. How are you, my friend? Okay, now it looks like I'm not frozen anymore, so that is a good thing. It's a little cool here in Tucson, Arizona, but definitely not freezing. So I don't want my screen to be freezing at all. It was a very wet and dreary weekend here, which was so lovely. I love the rain. I know that seems kind of counterintuitive since we moved down here from Portland, Oregon to get away from the rain, but it's a completely different rain. Oh, that's awesome, Joe. Glad you are doing well. Getting ready for the holidays, I suppose. So yes, so it's kind of, you know, one of those things that everybody's like, so why do you like the rain if you move to get away from the rain? Well, completely different kind of rain, I must say. The Portland, Oregon rain is like an everyday, all day, everything has mildew, moldiness. And so the rain down here happens pretty sporadic. I think it's been since, I want to say like around September since we've had rain. So it was really nice to kind of, you know, especially here in the desert, to dampen everything, keep the dust low, and all that good stuff. Hello, Victoria. So yes, I have come in here a few minutes early, just letting everybody pop in. Come in, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. It's always fun to watch some of my people abroad, you know, come in here and say hello. Not knowing what the time frame is that they're on. Here in Tucson, it is 7 p.m. Mountain Time right now. Because of Arizona, we do not have daylight savings. So we flip-flop with your guys' times. So that's why I try to stay consistent with Pacific time, because that is the time that I've always been used to. It's the time that I grew up on. So I try to stay pretty consistent with their time, even though during the summer and spring, when you guys change, I will then be Pacific time. It's just during daylight savings is when I am an hour difference. I am in now Mountain Standard Time. So that kind of gets wonky and screwy, but nonetheless, I make it work. So, alrighty, let's see. Oops. Hello, Vicky. Okay. So, a few things to talk about. We have our last chance list happening right now. It is currently over on my blog. If you go to promotions, from stampinthepinkbarn.com, you can see under the promotions tab, you can see all the fun things that Stampin' Up! Is offering right now. We just had a clearance refresh. So the clearance rack has a bunch of new products in there at an excellent deal. So you might want to go over there and check it out and see what you can get your hot little hands on, because there is some amazing deals in there. Woohoo! Vicky's in Arizona also. So December 1st was kind of a big day for us here in Stampin' Up. We had, not only did we have a clearance rack refresh, but that's when the current July-December mini catalog had its list released for you guys to purchase things that are on the last chance. So in other words, with that mini catalog that we have going on right now, those holiday products will be discontinuing. So they give some of those items to you at a really good deal, up to 60% off on some of those amazing products. So go through that list and make sure, if you have your list, that you get some of the items on. Hello, Frida. That you get some of those items on that list before they're gone, and then you won't be able to get them, because that would be a real big bummer. And for the month of December, I am running an incentive deal that if you use my host code, which is posted here on Facebook, it is also posted on my blog on the right-hand column. It's always at the very top. Copy and paste it from there. And when you use that host code, I will be sending you a 6x6 pack of designer series paper. Now it is an assortment of beautiful papers that I have had over the years that has been, you know, stacking up for me. And what a great way to share some of our beautiful paper by giving it to you guys for thanking you for using my host code. So that is going on through the month of December. Also, if you are on my team and you are a demonstrator, then you know that December 1st was also when you guys were able to pre-order product from that beautiful coming up January. Woohoo! Beautiful. Look at those purples on the outside of this catalog. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys can start doing your pre-order from this catalog. And don't forget that being a demonstrator, you also get to start earning yourself those free products from Celebrations. So Celebrations has two levels. You have a $50 level and you have a $100 level. So what does that mean? That means that every $50 or $100, you can choose different product out of this catalog as a freebie to add to your order. Woohoo, right? Hello, Marcia. So yes, so those are wonderful things coming. If you do not have a demonstrator and you would like new catalogs, I will get catalogs in the mail to you if you just send me an email at stampinthepinkbarn@gmail.com and let me know that you need some catalogs. So I've already sent in my mailing list that my mailing selector that ended on the 29th of November. So if you do not have catalogs and you have not been a prior customer of mine before the 29th of November, please reach out to me so I can get you some catalogs in the mail, because these are wonderful to have in person right in front of you to see some of the great inspiration that they show in these. The cards that they put on here are wonderful cards to display or to just share with your family and friends. So you can see a couple different ones there. This catalog is packed full. Every page has a card on it that you could create. Some of them even have some scrapbook what are they called? Memories and more little folders that they have. There's some really fun things in there. Thank you so much, Marcia, for sharing. So yes, even if you just want these for some inspiration, they're great catalogs to have on hand. So all right, you guys, let me get you guys flipped around and we will go through some business, and then we will get down to some very, very pretty cards tonight. Okay, so hold on. Hello, Patty. Okay. I think that looks pretty straight and that you guys can see the bottom of this graphic down here. I have a super cute Christmas card that was sent to me by one of my team members that I am going to show today. It just came in the mail. My husband picked up the mail on his way home today. So I will share that with you guys because it is truly adorable. Right now, we are on every Monday, I have a free stamping class for you guys. You can catch me here 6 o'clock Pacific time, 7 Mountain, 8 o'clock Central, and 9 o'clock Eastern. Oh, thank you. These are, it's pretty silly. I don't go pay and have my nails done because living on a farm, I don't want to pay that kind of money and then just have them get ruined. So these are actually, this is kind of silly, but remember back in the day when we all had like little Lee press-on nails? Well, I was unaware that press-on nails have become such a thing now. And these things, like, they are stuck. They're not Lee press-on nails. They're not actually that brand, but they are just some press-on nail things that I purchased. They were like $6 on Amazon or something. I thought, oh, those are kind of cute for the holidays. But I did not realize that press-on nails were so amazing and actually stuck on your hands so well that these are supposed to last up to 2 weeks. Now, I did these, I want to say maybe it was Friday. I got them in the mail and I put them on my hands and I was so impressed that I actually talked my mom into getting a set of these. I wanted it just because my real nails have been splitting so bad and just chipping, and they are just horrible. So I purchased these, like I said, they were like $7 or $8, something, or $6 or $7, something like that. And I just thought, they're cute for the holidays, and I haven't tried press-on nails in a while. So I purchased these, and I am so impressed with how well these things are like stuck on. Because I remember as a kid, you would barely touch something and the things would all go pling, 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 like popping off of your hands. So yeah, I'm quite happy with my purchase with these. So thank you so much for noticing. I don't really like doing the nail thing because of, also it's kind of distracting when I'm making cards, but I thought, they're kind of cute. So I'll go with it. All right, every Thursday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, so that would be noon Pacific, 2 Central, and 3 Eastern. Over on YouTube, I do a Coffee and Cards YouTube Live. You can catch me there for another great way of learning some different techniques, making some different cards over there. Also, I have my 20 cards for $25 plus shipping. These are all occasion cards that you will get in a pack. I was trying to see if I had one pre-made, but I don't think I have one sitting right here handy. I think they're all in a drawer. But these are great cards to just have on hand if you are not a card maker and you're looking at wanting to become a crafter card maker, but you really want to have some cards on hand. These are great cards that I have done over the years, and I just have to get rid of them because what else am I going to do with the things? They're just going to keep sitting here and piling up. No, I wanted to offer them to you guys for a great deal. So you can email me about those at stampinthepinkbarn@gmail.com and let me know that you want a pack of the 20 cards, and I will send you an invoice for that. Right now, for just a couple of more days through Thursday, you can subscribe to the Good Things Come in Small Package Paper Pumpkin Kit. This kit is going to make 16 little gift card holders, 2 each of 8 designs. It's going to come with a garden green stamp pad, one of our little tiny stamp pads. They look like this. They are great and fit quite well with the stamp sets that these come with. You will get a stamp set that is exclusive only in this kit. You will not be able to get it any other way. And we have some an add-on this month with these little cards here. You're going to get 20 cards, 5 each of 4 colors. They also have the matching envelopes. So if you would like to do some cards instead of making the gift card holders, these make little great cards to have on hand as well. There is my paper share. So for every time we have a new catalog coming up the month prior, I do a paper share registration. So this is where you can register to purchase. It's a 6x6 pack of pretty much I can't guarantee all the paper because I don't do the host paper that is in there, but all the other paper that is inside of the catalog, you can get your hands on it this way. It is a 6x6, so it's kind of a little sample of the paper that we have, because there is some absolutely gorgeous paper in that upcoming catalog, and the catalog does not do it justice. I will tell you that much, because you cannot see some of the reflection in some of these foily, holographic looking papers. So it's a good way to really see the paper. And you may look at it in a completely different way once you see some of that sparkle and shine in that paper. So I offer this over on my blog. If you go to stampinthepinkbarn.com, and if you go over to Paper Share, click on there and you can read all the details about it. There is a registration form in there you can fill out, and I will send you an invoice, and it tells you all the dates and everything, when you can expect it to come, and when I do the ordering and all the good stuff behind that. Mystery stamping on the 9th, so this coming Wednesday, I will be putting out the supply list for our mystery stamping for the month of December. We will actually be doing the live, putting the card, assembling it, doing all that kind of stuff on the 16th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 Eastern. Here on a Facebook Live, I do this. I do have this event set up in my events here on my page. You can go to my events. Up at the top part, there's a featured section. If you go over, you can see all my events, and then you can always click the going button or say that you're interested in it, and then it'll constantly send you updates and notifications and stuff about what is happening. Fitting Florettes is one of our specials going on. This is a limited time collection. This is in the current catalog. This is coming in the January catalog, but it is just for the stamp set and the dies. These will all be leaving us in the beginning of January. So if you love this paper, because you all do, because I've seen so many people using this paper along with the embellishments, and this is great for the holidays right now. If you haven't finished all of your Christmas cards, you're going to definitely want the sentiments in this framed and festive sentiment Christmassy stamp set. So just let you know that you could purchase the whole collection with one code, and that will give you everything you see on this page. Otherwise, there are individual codes for each and everything if you want to get it that way. But do remember that when you buy this set, buy it in the bundle so you can save yourself that 10% discount. Okay? Here is that current December host code, so you can use this to get your free pack of assorted 6x6 paper as my incentive for this month, with you using and shopping with me, but using specifically my December host code. So you can go ahead and write that down, or you can screenshot this right now to make sure you have that available to you. Again, it is posted over on my blog in the right hand side. It is also going to be up here during this whole duration of this video. All right, let me show you this card that came in the mail today. That is from Miss Frida, which I know she is on here right now. I just saw her pop in here not that long ago. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Denise. Look how stinking cute this Christmas card is. Well, I know you guys have all heard me say that I collect the little trucks with the little Christmas trees in the back. Also, of course, my pink barn she added to this card. But look at this. If you open this up, look at the little Christmas tree in there. Is this not just the cutest card you've ever seen? And it is so personal to me that I ran out and I showed my husband. I go, oh my God, she's done it again. Look at her, just fantastic little card. And look at this, she's put the little trucks in the inside as well, holding the little sentiment. Oh, just so adorable. Thank you so much, Frida. I love this card. All right, so now speaking of cards, let's do the winners of last week's cards. So the way this works is if you like this video, throw up some of those thumbs, throw up the little hearts. If you love this video, also if you comment, let me know where you're watching from, come in, say hi, you know, comment when I ask questions, all that kind of stuff. All you have to do is comment once and it will get you entered. Ooh, there's something on my phone over here. It'll get you into one of the drawings for the cards that I'm going to make tonight. And if you share this video, that gets you in as well to winning one of the cards. So like, comment, share, and it will get you in for all 3 of the cards that I am going to create tonight. So the cards that I'm giving away were the previous week's cards. So you can do this at any point in time up until the following week. Okay, so just know that. So today is the November, or no, why am I in November? Today is December, and you know what? I messed up. Hold on. Mystery stamping is on the 7th. I forgot to flip my calendar. So you guys were probably like, whoa, what is she talking about? So it looks like, let me get my calendar flipped here. So let me give you dates again. So the 7th, I will be doing the mystery stamping supply list that will be out. We will actually be doing the live mystery stamping on the 14th. Okay, just because I just messed that up because I didn't flip my calendar. And today is Monday the 5th. So if you like, comment, and share by the 12th, I will get you in the drawing for the following cards that we're going to make tonight. Hello, Peggy. So that being said, this first super cute little tweet card, I think it's just adorable little card using that sweet songbird from our stamp set. And I made it kind of a Christmassy looking card. This is gonna go for liking last week's video. This is gonna go to Bonnie Bletchel. So if Bonnie, when you watch this, if you could send me a message, or because I don't think I have your address, maybe I do, I'll have to look. But if not, please send me a message of your address and I will get this in the mail to you. Is 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. Super cute little card. So that was for liking last week's video. Okay, the super cute little Christmas Scotty card. May your days be furry and bright. And then I did Merry Christmas along with the little leash on the inside bottom here. This is going to go to Danny K. So that is Miss Danette. I'm not sure if she's on here or not tonight. I haven't seen her pop in here. Hello, Linda. But this is going to go to you. Hello, Diana. Hello, Nancy. This is going to go to Miss Danny K. So I believe I have your address, so I will get this in the mail to you. So it's just a really cute little card, including that Scotty dog on there. And then this one right here was using the, what was this? The Cup of Tea, I believe is what this bundle is called. And I just flipped this one here. I added some Wink of Stella to the little candy cane. And the inside says, wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness this Christmas season and always. And then I added one of the little mistletoe there. And then it says Christmas cheer. So this super cute card is going to go to Miss Melanie Foy for sharing last week's video. So congratulations, all you guys. Ooh, such beautiful cards that are going to be coming your way. All right, let's get into our first card of the night. This first card, I am going to be using one of our celebrations items that is coming out in the January January to, I think it's February is our, where did I put my catalogs? Oh, I put them back over here. Is when our next celebration is happening. This one right here. So yes, it starts January 5th and runs through February 28th. Oh, look at you guys congratulating everybody. Thank you, Peggy, for sharing. So this is going to be a level 2 stamp set. So in other words, when you spend $100, you can pick this as your freebie during celebrations. This has got some great stamps in here. You've got this big floral image with the leaves that match this. You've got the flowers that match here. And then you even have this little kind of like closed flowers that fit this area right here. Then you've got this flower that's kind of separate. You have a little bee and some little spotty water spot looking stamps. I will show you a card that I made if I can figure out what I did with it. Oh, you know what? I didn't show you guys the other card that came to me. Where did I? Oh, yeah. I made this card right here too, and then did some Wink of Stella on there, but that's showing that floral image there. And then I used the Highland Heather along with some Old Olive, and I also used those little splatters and used those, and then I used the little butterfly brass embellishments on that. And then just kind of did some sponging in the background. But isn't that super cute? Just showing another way of using this set. Oh, I was going to show you guys that card. So this one came to me from Miss Anna Rebadoo. Look at this. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, it's just so great. I love the colors. Evening Evergreen has become one of my favorite colors out of the in colors from the previous years. And she used that chic paper for this, that designer series paper, but wait till you guys see how this card goes. So she actually put a little note in here telling me that I can use this card as to give to a recipient. She didn't write or anything in the inside. But look at this. It stands up like that. It's one of those little folder, or what do they call that? Not a display card. Let me see if she wrote it on here. I don't know what it's called, but it displays like this. So then you can set it, hello Sheila. So you can set it on your bookshelf, a mantle, or anything like that. And then you can display that super pretty card. So I wanted to make sure I showed you guys that, because I love sharing cards that you guys send to me. Okay. All right, so we're going to be using the easel card. There you go. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, Cheryl. Beautifully Happy is the stamp set I'm using today. My card base is going to be basic black. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and we're just going to fold and score, or fold and burnish. I mean, we're not gonna score it, because this is not a thick cardstock, so we can do it just like that. So there's my base. The next piece I'm going to be using is a piece of that paper from that Fitting Floret collection that I just showed you. This is the paper from that, and let me see if I have it right here handy. Beautiful, beautiful paper. Like I was just saying, you're going to want to make sure you grab some of that before that is gone. So yeah, you've got some gorgeous colors in here. I love with that pink, and with the, there again, using my Evening Evergreen with that soft succulent. So this is the piece that I chose down here using the soft succulent with just a little bit of a florally, that same color image. Oh, here you go. Now you can see I created this for you guys so you can actually see what the dies do in this set, because I know it's sometimes hard to see it on that PDF that I show, but this way you can actually see the cutouts and what they actually really do. And so you've got some really neat little open leaves down here that are really cool. Then these are your stamped images that also have die cuts that cut out with it. These are your framed images. So just so you guys can see that. All All right, so this is my next layer. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And all the dimensions and all the products that I use and all sorts of pictures, I will do up close pictures of all the projects. They will be posted tomorrow over on stampinthepinkbarn.com, just so you know, because it takes me a while to upload and move things around and take pictures and do everything tonight, that it's just safer if I say you can see everything tomorrow. Okay, my next little piece here is another piece of basic black. This is 4 1/4 by 3, I believe. Yep. Okay, that is going to be my next layer. And then I have a piece of basic white, which is 2 3/4 by 4. This is going to be our focal point that we do our stamping on. So let me get that. I am going to be using Soft Succulent along with Blushing Bride. Here is that big floral image right here. So as you can see, the stamp is bigger than what they're showing you the image on here. So just know that. Let me get this a little bit better aligned on here. Okay. So I am just going to grab, since this is photopolymer, I'm going to grab my piercing mat and place under this. And then I'm going to grab my Memento ink. And since this is a big image here, I'm going to actually use my ink to ink it up upside down. So I'm not actually pushing the stamp into the pad. I'm using the pad on top of the stamp. Okay, so I'm going to turn this so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to cut off a little bit of the stem, but that's okay. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to cover that ink back up, and then I'm going to grab my Blushing Bride. And using the flowers, now this has got that watercolor look to it. Helps if I turn the image around though, so I can line it all up. You even can match this up with this one up here, so this all matches up nicely to these images. Give that a few seconds to kind of just marinate into that paper. There's our Blushing Bride. Now I'm going to be grabbing the little leaves here. And using Soft Succulent. And then lining these up. Okay. And then I'm going to leave my Soft Succulent out because I'm going to use this stamp right here. And this is going to line up with those little closed flowers and leaves there. It even has the little bottom part of this flower. Okay, just like that. All right. I'm going to grab the little bee over here. And then bringing back in my memento. Just gonna stamp this little bee like he's flying in at this flower. And then I'm gonna grab my daffodil dark, or not daffodil, so saffron. I'm just gonna kind of lightly add a little bit of color to that bee. Okay, and there's even a little tiny dot here that you could add to the center of that flower if you so wished. I'm not going to do it, but just to let you know that there is a little piece for that. I think that's called the stamen of the flower. Like you could add that right there. I was going to take one of these little sentiments, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough room over there. Kindness matters. Thank you for a very happy birthday. Sending happy thoughts for a feeling better kind of day. I think that's super cute, but I think it's going to be too big for right there. Maybe you are easy to love. Or let's see this one right here. What is this one? This is kindness matters. That might work perfect right there. Oh yeah, we'll do kindness matters because I don't know about the whole you are easy to love. Now I guess maybe like a wedding card or something like that. That might be fun. Okay, there we go. Now we can start putting this card together. Just layer by layer. Okay, then this one. Making sure I'm watching my pattern since these leaves do go upwards, if you can see that. So I'm not, let me tip this way just a skosh. So you can see that my leaves are all facing upwards because we don't want it flipped upside down like that and having my leaves go down. That doesn't make much sense. All right, I'm gonna put some dimensionals on the back of this. So we're going to pop that up just a little bit. Okay, and then just put that right there in the center, still leaving enough of a border that we can see all that soft succulent around the edge. But we are not done yet. We are going to add a little bit of Wink Stella to these flowers to give them a little bit of shimmer, because we can. Now I'm just going on the petal pink area, or blushing bride, sorry, not petal pink, this is blushing bride. I noticed yesterday I was playing around with colors and I did a pale papaya along with the succulent, and then I did do a petal pink. And you know what? Here, let me see if I still have that scrap. Those two colors I did not realize were so close until I stamped it off again. So this is my Petal Pink. And this up here, I stamped it off to the side just to see the difference. My Pale Papaya looks a lot like Petal Pink. So I don't know if I messed up and put my colors together, because the name Pale Papaya and Petal Pink, I hope I didn't refill this with the wrong color, but that is Petal Pink. And even if you look at the color right here, it is pretty different. So I mean, it's very close to the Pale Papaya, so unless I really messed my thing up. But then I also using this paper here, I tried to do it with the Balmy Blue and the Evening Evergreen and the Soft Succulent up here, and I just didn't care for it as much as I was hoping I would. So that's why I saw these two colors and I thought, yep, nope, I'm sold. We're definitely doing Blushing Bride along with the Soft Succulent. So there is our first card. Very simple, very cute. It's pretty much all paper and ink. I didn't do a whole heck of a lot of anything else. I didn't add ribbons to it. Now I could come in, that being said, and put some embellishments on here. Let me see, what are we going to use? Let's use, well, if I can find them, let's use some of these that are with that collection, that Fitting Florets collection. Let's give it a little bit of glam. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, so that just kind of, you know what? I'm thinking, I don't know how well this is gonna look, but I'm just gonna kind of look. Nope, I don't like it there. I thought it might look good in the center of that flower, but no, that just kind of took it to a whole different level that I wasn't digging. So there is card number 1. Let me get that out of the way and some of this stuff moved so we can get on to our next card. So again, that was called Beautifully Happy. All right, now on to card number 2. Now this card is a gift card holder. And did I forget to grab? Hold on, let me grab the little thing that I was going to use to punch. Now, I'm not sure if this is still on the clearance rack, but I know this Tailored Tags punch was on the clearance rack. I didn't check today, but it was on there. So for our first piece that I'm going to use, now this one, I am going to be using the sentiments from this Framed and Festive. Again, this is that stamp set that's in that collection with the fitted florets. This is that extra stamp set that is going away as of January. This is the one that has some really cute holiday sayings in here, or sentiments. I'm also going to be using the scalloped contoured dies because, let's see, I probably always use them, so why not keep up with the theme? Okay, my base is going to be 8.5 by 5.5. Now what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna do some scoring. So let me get out my, get this stuff out of the way. We are going to be scoring this at, get my scoring blade in there. You know what? I think I need to cut this down a little bit because it seems like it was a wee bit too long. Okay. 8.5 by 5.5. We are going to score on the long side, so the 8.5 side. We're going to score at 1 3/4. Move that cutting blade because we don't want that getting in the way. Okay, 1 3/4, and then we need to score it at 5 3/4. Okay, so we've got just these two pieces here. All right, so now we're going to take this and we're going to fold these over and burnish them. Where is my bone folder? Oh, hiding right here. Did I tell you this is Blushing Bride, if I forgot to tell you the color? Okay, and this piece is actually going to, so the shorter one, the side that we did at the 1 3/4 is actually going to be the underside. And then this is going to be our top. Then we need to have the, what was I going to do next? The next part is I'm going to take a scrap piece of, no, I'm going to do my designer series paper first. Hold on. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. All right, we need a piece of basic white. This is 3.5 by 5 1/4. This is going to actually set inside of here. Now, with this being said, it doesn't go all the way down because we don't need it to go all the way down because this is going to fold up over this, creating a little pocket right here. And all we're going to do is cut out a little divot right here. So when we have our, let me see if I have a gift card sitting right here handy. I always have one here. Where is it at? Well, of course, when you go to look for one, you can't find it, right? Oh, there it is, because it slid down. All right, here is my gift card. So what we're going to do is this will be adhered down, and then our gift card can sit in there just like that. But when we cut the little divot, then you can actually reach your fingers in there and pull that up, okay? So let's go ahead before I add that inside. That's why I brought out the tailored tag punch, because I'm just going to ever so slightly watching my two sides to make sure that I'm getting this pretty even. I am not going to go as far as measuring. I'm just going to eyeball it and call it good because that's just how I'm going to roll. Okay, then I need 2 pieces of designer series paper. Now I chose the Celebrate Everything. This is a host pack. This is a huge pack of paper. The back side is that Granny Apple Green, which, oh my gosh, look at those 2 colors together, you guys. Isn't that just so fun? But I'm going to use the Christmas tree side. Now, this one here is 2.5 by 5 1/4. And this piece here is 1 by 5 1/4. This piece is just going to go on this lower half down here. And I could actually cut a little bit further. Oops, let me put that white back underneath there so you can see what the heck I'm talking about. I could actually cut that divot out a little bit more, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just leave it. It's fine. You can still see the gift card and you can still reach in there and grab it. Okay, so this piece will go here, and because this is going to fold, see how that lines up there? Isn't that neat how that just works? And then this piece here is the 2.5 by 5 1/4 is going to go right there. And then we're going to decorate the front of this. So let me move that. Let me get these 2 pieces down, and then we'll do a little saying or something inside of that for the inside. My glue, there it is. First, you know what I want to do? I'm going to actually add some of these colors to this. So this paper, I'm going to bring out my, what is this color? Polished pink. See, I'm telling you, I'm losing my marbles. I'm going to bring out the polished pink Stampin' blends, and we're going to just go with the dark. And I'm just going to add some color just to a few of these trees here. I think we're going to go with this one. It'd be fun to even take your Granny Apple Green and add some green trees to this. That might really make it pop. But I'm just going to stay with the black and white and pink. You could do red paper and then color your trees green. That would be really Christmassy and pretty. Okay, let's do these little things right here. And I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, let's do this tree right here. Up at the top. Okay, let's do these little star things, and I'm going to do this tree right here as well. Hello, Anna. Okay. I think we need one. I'm going to cover this up probably. I'm going to call it good. If we need to add more color to it, then I can. But I'm not trying to go super crazy, so because we're going to put something along this center area. So let's just keep it how kind of sweet and simple. And these are super great little gift card holders to make because they are easy, that you can slam out quite a few of them and just have them on hand, especially during the holidays when you have unexpected guests or a friend brings a friend and you don't want them left out of anything. These are really kind of easy to just create. All right, so then I'm going to use just a scrap piece. I know this is an awfully big scrap piece. Where did I put? I thought I had a smaller piece cut, but apparently not. Doesn't matter. Oh, here it is, right here. I knew I had a smaller piece cut. I am going to use this. Let's see what size we want here. Now, you could use a stylish shape, you could use a circle, you could use any size, whatever you have. I think I'm going to use this one. See how I said I'm going to cover up that? So these are perfect on the outside. So I'm going to run this through the die machine really quick. Let me get all this stuff moved out of the way. Actually, I'm going to just come over here and do it because I need to clean off my little thing. Look, I was cutting part of that, what is it called? Delicate Deserts. I was playing with that earlier. And these are part of one of the little cutout things. So I forgot to clean off my cutting plate. My daughter has a little fish tank sitting over here where I have my my stamp and cut and emboss machine, and every time I cut, I think those fish are probably like feeling like, you know, like the Titanic when it was just all crazy in the water, because I start shaking that bookshelf that it sits on, and they're probably like, holy geez, what is going on here? All right, so yeah, I think that's gonna go perfect right there. I really like that. All right, so then I need to get another piece of white, and I don't think this is gonna be big enough. Ooh, maybe it will. Ooh, hot dog. So I need to measure the inside of this, and I'm going to say 2 by 3 1/4. Let's try that. So I'm going to cut this at 3 1/4. Do the long side first, and then what did I say, by 2? Is that what I said? Oh, geez, it helps if I get my ruler turned the right way. I'm gonna do just a skosh under 2. Just because I think 2 is gonna be right on the line. So I'm just gonna go a hair below, not quite to the 16th mark, but just in between the 2. Perfect. Yep, and that works. It's kind of an odd little measurement there, but you guys understand what I'm saying. All right, this piece is going to go inside of here, but I want to see where everything's going to line up. I don't know if I'm going to leave it blank, actually, because I don't want to get it too like crazy in there, especially depending on what kind of gift cards you have. Because this way you can write your sentiment in here with your gift card stuck right like that. Okay, so that being said, I'm just going to take a little snippet of glue, just run a short little thin line here, and on the other side. Now you can use tear and tape, but I find it's not like you're really going to be, you know, jamming the card in and out of there, so whoever gets it is pretty much going to take the card out and just go do what they need to do, right? They probably won't be putting it back into the card unless you're like me and you hang on to empty cards, but that's because I'm clearly doing demonstrations that I'm using these cards for other reasons. Okay, so I just push that into place, give it a couple of seconds to dry, but see, that card fits in there perfectly, and then when that's closed, it looks like they're just getting a card, right? Okay, so let's set that out of the side. Let's do some stamping on here. So let me grab my polished pink, and I said I was using the sentiments from this. I'm going to use Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and we're going to stamp that right in the center here. So I take my mom to the cardiologist tomorrow. She finally gets to meet with him so she can get the clearance to go have her knee replacement. I just talked to her earlier today, and she said she had a very, very bad weekend. She almost went to the hospital. She, of course, lets me know after the fact, but she told me that she almost had to go to the hospital because she was sitting at her desk, and I don't know if she was making a card or whatever. I could only hope. And I guess her knee just really, really started swelling up. It was really causing her a lot of pain, and she was afraid that she was gonna have to get into the hospital because it was quite a painful experience. I'm from what she said. Okay, I'm going to grab, these are the, let's see how one of these are going to work. Wonderful Snowflakes. These are on the last chance retiring list. So if you don't have those yet, you might want to put those on your shopping list. And I would say order them, you know, sooner than later, because they are going to fly out of the store like crazy. I just kind of think that's pretty. let's see how that's gonna look on here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we're gonna go like that. Let me see. Maybe I need it under here. What do you guys think? Under the black or on top of the black? I don't think I like it on the black. I think I like it underneath. I think it looks cleaner that way. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go that way. All right, so let me get this little piece on here. Hello, Noreen. And get that placed in between there. Now there are little tick marks in the inside of this. It almost looks like a little bit of a stitching. That's where I'm watching, so you can still see that really pretty stitch mark underneath there. All right, so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna use a glue dot, and I'm gonna put the glue dot. Now, be sure that you watch these, because one side of these has like a holographic iridescent like look to it, and then the other side is plain white. Now both sides can be used, but I really like that, you know, holographic look where it changes colors. So I'm going to actually flip mine over where I'm looking at the white side to get a glue dot put on there. And then that way, when I place this, it'll sit just like that. Okay. Oops, I need to push it on there just a little bit further. So it's not hanging off of my card. There we go. Perfect. And then I am going to take and just put glue down the bottom half of this, and I'm gonna actually put glue on that snowflake, since it's already attached to the black piece. And I'm only doing the top half because we're gonna have some of that bottom hanging off. Okay, just like that. So just that top portion, because we want this to be able to open. So we don't want any glue. I'm going to turn that, get it a little bit straighter, because it looks a little bit crooked. There we go. That's better. Okay. Then using my this is called the gingham, the black and white gingham ribbon. I've got it all over the place because this is one of the ribbons that came with my bewitching kit. Oops, I'm going to spread this out just a little bit further. Okay, make a little bow, and then grab the bow scissors. So yeah, hopefully the cardiologist will clear my mom pretty, you know, easy. Hopefully nothing is crazy bad with her heart, that she can get the clearance and get in and get that knee replaced, because I know it is really hurting her, especially if she was to the point of almost going to the hospital. Eek. Okay, there we go. So grabbing another glue dot and our super cute little black and white bow that we just made, I'm going to roll this little glue dot up like a booger, snot dot, and then place that like a little taco on the back of that. Okay, then that is going to go right on that top corner. Just like that. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh, I'm in love. Love, 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 love. Super hearts. I think that turned out so stinking cute. It's actually cuter than what I thought it was going to be. So maybe you won't win this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to have to make myself another one because that just turned out really cute. And then you can either place your gift card like that. You could place it like this. But if you turn it like this, it gives you a lot more space to be able to write. So, yep, there is card number 2. Okay. All right. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Take a drink really quick. All right, now on to card number 3. I am going to be using this beautiful, beautiful paper, and it's on the Last Chance products. And I believe is it on sale? I think it's like a certain percentage off for this. So I would not wait. If you guys want this paper, you're going to have to get it put on your order and order it ASAP. Yes, that paper. No, not that paper. Okay, so I take that back. It is actually the festive foils that is still for a really good deal that you could, is just as pretty as this paper. It's got all the gold foiling in there. It is actually 60% off at $4 for this pack right here. I'm going to be using the bottom one down here called Lights Aglow. It is not on sale. I'm not sure if it's on, no, it might be on the discontinued list, but it is not on for a discount. But regardless, it is gorgeous paper. You're going to want it. I'm actually going to be using this piece right here, this red with the gold scallops for this card, but I just kind of wanted to show you some of this paper. You've got some of the vanilla, and then you've got that boho bubbly look on the back of that. But one side has got this really gorgeous foil to it. This is the very vanilla. Then you've got the white with some foiling, and then you've got the soft succulent evening evergreen and your cherry cobbler in there. Look at the stars on this one. So yeah, this is gorgeous paper. I'm actually using one of the cutouts for this. There's that same paper, right? Where did I just put it? Oh, this same paper that I'm going to be using, but they have it right there in green. The soft succulent. And then look at that. Look at that tree. Isn't that neat? And then look at this. Look at that foily look on there where it looks like they're little snowflakes. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You think it is unavailable. Well, that could be very, very true because I know this paper was extremely popular. So that, I haven't looked today. It is sold out. Okay. All right. So never mind on that. But, oh, so did you guys, is this paper sold out or is the one that's on the clearance? I better clarify before. So which one is the one that you're saying is already sold out? The one that was on this one right here, the festive foil? Is that the one that you're saying is sold out? Or is the Lights Aglow paper sold out as well? If you guys can let me know. Either way, I'm going to show you guys a really pretty card. Okay, so I am going to be using, this is the Stylish Shapes. It has become one of my go-tos, along with that scalloped, the Lights Aglow paper is the one that's sold out. Okay, well, that would be this paper. And I'm sorry, but it is just too pretty for me to not show you guys this card. Just being honest. So somebody will be the lucky winner of this if you haven't grabbed this paper. So the Stylish Shapes comes in squares. You've got the different sized circles, and then you've got these really neat tags or banners. Oh, there's my other banner. I was going to say, wait a minute. One of my banners is missing out of there. Ah, have you guys ever lost a die? I have. That's kind of a sickening feeling because I don't want to have to keep buying the same set of dies over. This is Cherry Cobbler 8.5 by 5.5. We are simply going to fold it in half and burnish that. Okay. Then I'm going to cut this down. I think I'm going to do it at 4 by 5.25. So now I will be hoarding all my little scraps because now knowing that I can't buy any more of this paper. All right, so that's gonna go like that for my layer. Then I'm bringing in some of the gold foil. Now this gold foil piece, something is on my foot, hold on. Oh, it's my heat mat thing had fallen off and it was touching my foot and it was feeling so weird because it's like a weird material. It's for heat. Transferring. Okay, what am I? Oh, I'm looking for my, geesh. This piece here, this gold foiling is 3.25 by 3.25. It's gonna go here. And then I'm going to use, this is 3 by 3. It's actually not, because I can see that the one side is just a little bit goofy. There we go. This is part of that paper that comes like this. And so since your paper is 6 by 6, you can just cut these in little 3-inch squares. So I'm going to use the one that is the squared piece here. And then we are going to find one of these that is going to fit inside of this square. So you've got, let me get these out of here. Jeez. You've got 5 different sizes here. I think maybe this center one. That might be too big, but let me figure out what sentiment I'm going to put in there before I go crazy. I think I'm going to do Joyful Wishes. This is from the Joyful Flurry. This is one of the bundles that is with this set. I think I'm going to use the Joyful Wishes here. And I am going to cut a piece of Cherry Cobbler right like here. So I'm going to cut this square out. So it's going to be, if I can hang on to things, it's going to be just a wee bit bigger than that opening, but I don't think this one will fit this sentiment. No, it will not. Okay. So I used the middle die. And so let me bring these out here. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, bring in my little mini. And then we're going to just die cut this little rectangle. And I love how these Stylish Shapes have those little stitch marks all around them. I think it really adds a pretty effect to just, you know, something that is just plain like a square, but when you have all those little stitch marks around it, it's really pretty. All right, so we need that. Let me put my dies away. We are going to use Versamark for this, and we're going to use gold embossing powder. We're going to do some heat embossing. All right, so with this here, where did my, there it is. I'm going to grab that Joyful Wishes stamp here and my Versamark. Let me grab my embossing buddy, since I always forget that, and my gold embossing powder. Let me wipe this off really quick. So since my fingers have oils on it throughout the day, and then using Versamark, come in here and stamp this Joyful Wishes right in the center. Okay, now make sure I close this just in case any of that embossing powder decides to fling. I don't get it all in my ink pad, because that's never a good thing. Then I'm just going to pour some gold embossing powder, just like that. Close this up before I bring my heat gun over here. And then I'm going to grab my little set of tweezers, because this is awfully close to my fingers and I really don't want to burn myself. So let me find my tweezers. I know they're in here. Well, I can see the end. Where's the top? Jeez Louise. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, I tell you what. Okay, so I'm just gonna pinch those like that, and then bring my heat gun over. See how cool that is? That just melts like butter, I tell you. We have the best embossing powder. Okay. Now I'm going to place this on here, and I'm going to bump that up with some, pop it up with some dimensionals. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm not going to do that. Hold on. Oh, yes, I am. I want to add some ribbon. I was going to add some of this gold ribbon, but I don't. I think, oh, you know what? I'm going to bump it up. I'm going to pop it up. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to use my seal, or my Stampin' Seal, and I'm just going to run this across this a couple of times, because I am going to add this ribbon. So I'm going to stick it just like that. And then I'm going to turn it back on itself, bringing it like this. And then one more time. Okay. And then let's cut that. I'm just going to place this right on top of that. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I love that. Oh, okay. And then I am going to take my seal and just put a couple of strips across that. Okay. And then I'm going to place that on here. This is such a pretty card. Oops, I want to turn this where those are coming. Now see, I don't like using seal when it comes to putting my card fronts on, because I can't, if I get it crooked, I have no wiggle room. Once it's down, it's there. There's no messing around. Okay, now let's take this. Place this in the center here. Okay. And now let's see. I think I might come back in, because you guys know how I love these darn things. These are the adhesive backed seasonal sequins. I think those are going to be just perfect for this. So I'm going to bring one down here, one up here, and then one more big one right there. Okay. And then of course I will put insides to all of these and whatnot, and you can see them next week when I get all the insides done. But what do you guys think of that? I think that turned out pretty good. I think that is just gorgeous. Now looking at it, I might have done a very, very thin, like an 1/8 of an inch white layer in between these two, now that I'm looking at it, because there's the little white, like, I don't know, whatever those things are, garlands, whatever you want to call it, that it kind of needs a little thin piece of white behind that to just kind of bring out that white. But regardless, I think it is still very, very elegant. Great for that really gorgeous red Christmas card. So I'm trying to think, what would I do on the inside? I think I might put a strip of this in the inside. Let me do the inside to this one since we've got time. Joyful Wishes. It's a season of magic and wonder. I like that. Let's do that on the inside. And let's do that in Cherry Cobbler. Actually, let's see. Do we want a strip going down this way, or should we do it across the bottom? I think across the bottom actually looks pretty good. And that's like perfect size and everything. So we're just going to go with that piece and put it right across the bottom of our paper. Now I know typically you would stamp first before you added your strip, because we are committing to this side of the paper now that I've just added this paper here. So I'm going to hold my breath that I don't mess this stamping up. And it helps if you turn the stamp the right way, because putting it upside down would definitely kill this inside. Okay, it's a season of magic and wonder. Okay, I'm gonna go just like that. And we'll hope that I got that straight. Oh, whew, take a breath. Ah, breathe. Okay, and I didn't get red anywhere. Look, I'm safe. Whew. So did my mom even pop in here? Because normally she's on here, so now I'm kind of worried. I didn't see her pop in, and she's normally always on Monday nights, so I hope she is doing okay. She said that the swelling in her leg did go down yesterday. I keep freezing for Vicky. I am so sorry. I hope my internet is doing okay so you guys can really get this, because this is such a beautiful card. So there you go. There's the inside of that one. So let me bring all those cards in to show you after I get these things out of the way, because they like to stick together. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking the white ones would have probably been pretty on there too. Look, you can put some white ones on there if you didn't want to go with the gold, since there's kind of a lot of gold on there, and I was just saying that it needed some white. I could have done it that way. I could have put some white on there, but no. Had to stick with the whole gold theme. Okay, so let me move some of this. And then when we get off of here, I need to call my mom and make sure she's not on the way to the hospital and that she's doing okay. Because very, very rarely does she miss me on here. Okay, so there is our 3 cards that we did. So I will do an inside to this one. But there is our super cute little gift card holder. Now I don't even know what to do with that gift card. I don't know. I threw it somewhere. Who knows? It's sitting around here. But yeah, your little gift card slides right inside of there. So really cute little pink and black and white with our shiny, shimmery little snowflake there. And I'll try to catch that in a good angle for the photo so you can see that holographic look to it. So there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed watching me create these cards for you, and I hope you get inspired to go create some of these cards on your own. And thank you so much for keeping me on track and let me know that this paper is currently sold out and it will not be coming back. I do know that, just because of the fact that it was on the last chance, and once it's gone, it's gone. So I truly apologize. I really don't like to use product that is no longer available. But there's that other paper in there that could be just as beautifully used on a card like this. Many other papers that we have. So, all right, you guys, if you watch this from YouTube, please be sure to go over to the Facebook post and like, share, comment, so you could be entered into the drawing for these beautiful cards this week. And just know that it will be to you, because today is the 5th. We will I will get these out following week would be, so I will do the drawing for these on the 12th. And I will try to get them out first thing on the 13th or the 14th, no later than the 14th. So you guys can actually get these out in the mail to your Christmas recipients. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you back here Thursday for Coffee and Cards over on YouTube, though, or I will see you next Monday. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.